going on, Fin fans? And I hope all y'all are having an amazing day. And this is just not. There's so many things that we have to address to this Miami Dolphins team. So many things we got to talk about because this team right now is not looking like it looked last year. And I haven't started to lose confidence just yet. I still really do believe in this team, but it comes to a point where you I mean, it comes to a point where the play calling was not good, and we are 1-3, and you're gonna have to win some games. And do I really trust Mike McDaniel to learn how to get some games and say let's get it? And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Mike McDaniel leading us to wins, but you got to look back at this game, and it was 31-12. I mean, you had bright spots that Tyler Huntley threw it down deep, and he just overthrew Tyreek Hill. But I mean, that's about it. I don't understand time and time again though that we got to be calling these plays because Mike McDaniel is so stubborn enough to where he runs these stupid screens, and it's infuriating, and that he runs them. They never work. They don't work on second down. 2nd and 10, you're gonna get 2 yards. I mean, teams have sniffed it out, and Julian Hill needs to be off the team. I don't know how many times Dolphin fans have to say this. He's not an NFL player. This guy is not an NFL player. So why are we even spending our time with this guy? He's cost us so many cost us so many penalties. This man has to be the most penalized guy on the Dolphins. He's the amount of legal shit, the legal formations that you have. This is not just on the quarterback, Tyler Huntley. It might be a bit on Tyler Huntley, but he's been there for 2 weeks. This is on coaching. This is on coaching right. You're not coaching your players to where you've got to know specific stuff. You're not coaching them amazingly, and this is the point. Which, how good are you going to teach the players the offense? Or sorry, teach Tyler Huntley the offense. They didn't. It looks like they haven't even practiced together. Like, it looks like these guys just got on a team together 2 days ago, because Tyler Huntley should at least know that it's Tyreek Hill. This is not a receiver that you're going to be able to just chuck it in. He's going to catch it. You got to throw it ahead of him. He's the fastest wide receiver in the league. Go give it to him. And like I said, you got to feed the running backs the ball. And, I mean, yeah, Devon had 10 carries, but Jalen Wright looked pretty good. Like, Jalen Wright had flashes to where, and then you just stop running it. I just don't understand. And 4th down plays were the worst calls. You had 2 4th and 1s. Run out the middle. You have to get 1 yard. 1 yard. And you run it you run a jet sweep with Tyreek Hill, who runs backwards every freaking time that he touches the ball, which infuriates me because he's not going to get any yards right by running back. You're only giving yourself up. Like that I never understood when Tyreek Hill would run it backwards. It does. He had the 1st down on 4th and 1. He was right here, and he just decided to cut back and try to get it, and he didn't have the angle. And I mean, this is just sad. Like, this is to the point that Mike McDaniel needs to talk to this team that, like, we are not like this. This is not our team. We're different than this. We are better than this. He needs to make them believe that they're better than this. And if he can do that, I believe that he can maybe revive the season. And I still really do have hope. And I know there are a lot of Dolphin fans that are watching this do not have hope. But I'm just saying, stick with it. Stick with it. Because you play New England. You can go into the bye week 2-3. If you can beat Indianapolis, you become 3-3. You hopefully get Tua back. Tua needs to play his A game. If you are 3-3, you have a chance to go to the playoffs. If you are 2-4, you might have a little bit of a chance to go to the playoffs. There's no room for error in this next game that you play for the Patriots, against the Patriots. This game right here, this Titans game, was not good. You need to come out there and bust your players' butts. I don't care if it's the defense, and I'm not blaming this game on the defense. And I'll get in depth to who I really blame this on. This is not on the defense. I want to clear that up. But I really do. I mean, let's look at these. Let's take a look at these stats, okay? I mean, Tyler Huntley, 14 for 22, 96 yards. We knew it was nothing special. He didn't throw for over 100 yards. That's sad. He had 8 carries, 40 yards, and a tutty. The only touchdown. John Wright had 9 carries for 32 yards. Tyreek Hill had 3 carries for 19 yards. He had that big first run and didn't really do anything other than that. Devon had 10 carries for 15 yards. This offensive line did not play well. And this is the big thing, is receiving a ball. You have the 2 of the top 5 highest paid wide receivers in the league. This is the stats they produce. 4 receptions, 36 yards. 4 receptions, 23 yards. 2 receptions for Tanner Connor, 15 yards. Malik Washington had 1 for 8, and Devon Achane had 3 for 14. Didn't even crack. Didn't even crack 40. This is so sad to watch this team fall apart. Fall apart before our eyes. Like, this team is so good, man. I mean, it looks so good, and it's like, what? Right now, there's a lot of stuff that can save us, though. I do believe that our defense can play amazingly and lead us. And I'm looking right now. There you go. Last week, or the Seattle game, 3 catches for 40 yards for Tyreek Hill. This week, 4 catches for 23 yards. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. And that Waddle had like a 20-yard gain. So I'm just sick and tired every single year of thinking this team is a team. And this team looks amazing this year. The defense that we have and the offense, if only we could play offense. I mean, we are playing this offense last year. If the offense we had last year played like this year, the defense that we had, come on. I mean, this team would be winning games like crazy. But Tua's out, but I do still have a little bit of hope. But it's gonna be coming down after this Patriots game. I have a little bit of hope. But let's go into the Titans stats. The Titans, Mason Rudolph had 9 for 17 yards, 85 yards. Will Levis, 3 for 4, 25 yards, went out with a shoulder injury and did not come back in. And he had that interception to Emmanuel Ogbah, probably like one of the only good signs of the game, or the good things for the game. Tony Pollard, so Mike McDaniel here. Take notes. 22 carries, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Tajay Spears, 15 carries, 39 yards, touchdown. That is a combined 37 carries for the running backs. Go back and let's look at the Dolphins here. Achane had 10. Not even at that. You didn't even... This is one of your mistakes. Run the ball. I know the offensive line didn't look good, but run the ball. Tennessee, we were stuffing the run. They just kept going in the well, and it finally, and the lid just, you know how when I'm trying to explain it, But, like, you know how when you pop a bottle and it's not going off, and it's not going off, and the bottle, that defense was just falling apart. And then it finally cracked the bottle open, and it just, their running game just, you didn't know. I mean, really not really talk. I mean, 2 receptions for Tyler Boyd for 31 yards. Same stats for DeAndre Hopkins. Pollard had 2 for 20. I mean, and then other than that, I mean, I mean, you've got to look forward to the next game. The next game's New England. You've got to go out there and get a win. And if you can't get that win, your season might be over. And like I said, the coffin is right here. They lost the Tennessee game, and I said this before. They lost this. It goes right here, and it's on the ground. Now, they lose this Patriots game. No shot. It's no shot. I'm just speechless to watch this team play, because this team, and I said it in the game before, that you need to go and run this ball. Pound the run. Pound it. I don't care how many carries he has. You can go back in my video. You can go back and look at it. They didn't do it. They run screens, which really brings a great question to me. If you're running so many screens with Tyler Huntley as your quarterback, do you really believe in him? Because you don't believe in him to throw the ball deep. You didn't believe in him. He only threw one pass really deep. And this, so come on, like, answer up. This is time for Mike McDaniel. I mean, to answer up. He's the big boy now. He's the coach. He's getting paid, right? This is Tyreek Hill. He needs to answer these things, and they just, it's just consistent. Like, if you didn't trust Tyler Huntley to throw deep, then why are you letting this man control your football team? Why didn't you put Tim Boyle in the second half? Because I'll tell you what, Tim Boyle has been with the team way longer than Tyler Huntley has. So if Tyler Huntley's not seeing the offense, okay, he's got to get another week. I don't understand it. It blows my mind that, okay, give Tyler Huntley another week. He needs another week. Didn't do it. This game was a game at halftime. Braxton Berrios broke off a big run, or a big return, almost scored. Just got a field goal out of it. Then Mike McDaniel said, QB change. Nope. Kept with Tyler Huntley. Whatever. Defense kept producing stop. Then they finally scored a touchdown. And go down, do nothing. Okay, whatever. Defense produces a stop. Go down, do nothing. It's just, and then they finally just, they just ran the ball, and my defense is so tired. It didn't even matter what we did, and we finally scored a touchdown. No, nice job. I mean, just look at these stats. Like, just looking at these stats that they showed last night, this team is not the team that we saw a few years ago. Or, sorry, last year. And it's got to change. It starts with coaching. It starts with, and then it goes back to the players. It's got to change. Waddle's got to get open. You got to get your playmakers involved. Mike McDaniel talks about it. Got to get your playmakers involved. And this guy is really the offensive guru. Show out and show me it. This is like his last straw, because I've defended this guy for so long, and I've talked about it. But go out and he needs to defend me, because right now this team looks like they're lost. They don't know what to do. I mean, we haven't held a lead for all of this season. This is week 4. 4th team to do it all time. 4th. Every single other team has. Even Jacksonville has. But it just, you were, what? They showed a stat. Negative 19 yards on the last 12 first downs. I just don't, you gotta, Mike McDaniel's gotta go out there and show me a way to believe in New England. Or in the New England game. And if you can do that, then you get your bye week. Tyler Huntley, this is your big week. Tyler Huntley will be in a month with the Dolphins. About a month. Let's go. I mean, you got to put your big boy pants on and own up to this. I mean, our defense looks good. Our defense looks fine. Pictures offense, not good. Defense, pretty good. So let's go out there. Let's go ball. Let's go win this game. Let's go stick it to the bye week at 2-3. Let's go beat these Colts, and let's go 3-3. Then let's get Tua back. Beat the Cardinals 4-3. Then you got your winning record. Then you can go on with your season. And anyway, it's been your boy, NFL Therapy. And as always, fins up. Please stay Dolphin fans, because hopefully this year we can win the Super Bowl. But anyways, fins up and peace.